So after losing a large box of super hot peppers, rare peppers that I sent to my mate Andrew Bain, which I'm still gutted about, I know he is, my plants were a little bit more forgiving and they gave us a final harvest. I think I said in my last video, the Halloween harvest, it was going to be the final one. But I've got some pretty almost ripe pods here. After a few days of sitting here, they should be pretty good to go. They aren't as good as the last lot, but they're good enough for this time of year. We're in November. Was it the 16th of November today? Very difficult to grow pods like this. Okay, so look, we're going to start over here with orange habaneros, and we've got that typical corking, and they tend to go black when they've been sitting here for a few days, so you've literally got to get those ones in the freezer, because there's nothing wrong with them. You can always cut that bit out when you cut the pod. So yeah, a few of these will probably go in the bin. Will start to go rotten, those cork lines, which is caused by temperature fluctuation, and you know, the type of skins that these have. You know, it's really typical with habaneros and Scotch bonnets. Anyway, moving on, we've got some Armageddons. They're orangey red, so we'll get them pretty red by the end of this week. Down here we've got some chocolate mirasols, just a few chocolate mirasols. Over here we have Maruga chocolate, which are gonna be a little bit more challenging to get them fully chocolate, but they're on their way. They're on their way, it's a good sign. Over here we have a load of purple reapers. Again, they're on their way. You can see that little purple sort of colouring there where they're not ripe yet. Let's pull that back a bit. There's a good example. But I would eat that. I'd put that in a meal. It wouldn't bother me. So they're almost there. They're almost there. And we've got a nice little pile of starfish, which do ripen really well indoors, so I found out. So yeah, I've got some different pods to what I did originally send, but hey, the pods, the peppers, bog nines here, so we'll get them a bit more riper before the oh, I thought that was a little gremlin there. It's not, it's a green leaf. Get off my pod, you. I don't want you. Right, just a couple of Scotch bonnets. They'll probably go in my weekend meal. We've got 7 pots Primo Purple Boot. Quite a few of them there. They're on their way. Trinidad Habanero, just a few of those. Okay, let's move down here. We've got mustard Scotch bonnets. They've done really well for me this year. Give me lots and lots of big pods. So yeah, and what I didn't have last week was a pile of yellow Primo Reapers. There are a lot of small pods, as you can see, but it's that time of year, they're not going to grow for me anymore. I've just got to get what's left ripe. And I do have a few unripe pods out there, which I might show you how I do those as it goes. I think I've never shown you what I do with the unripe pods, so I do have my own little method of trying to get them ripe. It's not easy when they're green. So we've got a few Bombay Morich there. Again, annoying. Let's get the focus on. See that ring round? Well, you could, until went out of focus again. There's a ring round near the calyx area there. That's corked around the top there. But I'll eat that. I will eat that. Okay. The rest of them look okay. There's a few there. Alright, and then we got some Onaga Vipers. A couple of green ones there that I cut off by mistake because it was getting a bit dark. I was out there all day Saturday cutting these down. Okay, And then down here we've just got a few Butch tea chocolates which are ripe. Look pretty good. Over here we've got some Pimenta de Dog which are ripe, and you can see with some of these they've still got there because they go purple before they go to an orange. It's like a deep orange colour, but I quite like that. I quite like that sort of mix of colours there. That's it, a bit of focus there. Right, now we've just got a couple of Sugar Rush Peach. We've got a few Medrey Vieja. Over here we've got a little pile of Tinkerbell peppers that I grew. Okay, got a little pile of Taiwan Goddess tomatoes, which are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. That's for me. The rest of my tomato plants failed me this year. They didn't do well at all. We've got just a few Hungarian hot wax in there, sort of greeny yellow form there. That'll be alright. I'll probably just stick them on the flame, burn the skins and scrape out the inners, and that'll make a delicious meal. We have a few serranos there left. They're in pretty good nick actually. And that is it. We did manage to get another harvest. Not all was lost. You know, I did have a better harvest last week. Didn't lose all of it, but you know, I lost some really good peppers in that delivery that has appeared to have gone wrong. But I'm over it now, honestly. Anyway, there'll be another box of pods on their way up to you, Andrew. Don't lose them this time. Make sure you get them, mate. You're killing me. No, I'm only joking. It's just the way it is. I suppose it's something that I have to probably get used to, because I've ordered from people and the parcels have been lost, and you know, it breaks their heart. You put a lot of work into this, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a good 10 months of hard work growing pods from scratch. Yeah, because I do everything from seed, and it's heartbreaking when you put all that work in. It's more of a sentimental value than anything really. But to me and to any pepperhead, they are valuable. You know, you cannot buy this stuff in your local supermarket. You can get the odd one or two. You can get these Armageddons over here in the supermarket, but I'll guarantee you my ones are hotter and probably a lot bigger than you'll get in the packet. Okay, well, that's enough from me. Another little glance over at this little harvest here, and if you like the videos, please hit that like button, subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything and it helps me right out, and leave a comment to me and I'll get back to you at some point when I get a chance to. Alright, I have been TJ Burns, and that was the final pepper harvest. Apart from green, I will do a little vid on how I try and ripen them. We'll have a little look at the process. It'll be interesting. I'll see you next time. Thank you.